everyone, I hope you're all doing well and welcome to my March favourites. I'm pretty excited about the March favourite thing because April means Easter and it means hopefully warmer weather and you know all those lovely spring things. So yeah, I'm pretty looking forward to April, but I've also found some right crackers in March, so I'm going to talk those through with you now. I have actually done January favourites, February favourites and everything over on my blog, so even though it might look like I don't do favourites every month, I do them on my blog MegsBoutique, so I'll link those other ones below if you want to see what I was loving for the first half of the year. But right now I need to crack on with the March faves. First up, I have something that's new to my hair care routine, which is the Red Ken Blonde Idol Adjustable Colour Depositing Daily Treatment for Cool or Platinum Blondes. That might just be the longest title of a conditioner ever, but this stuff is awesome if you are a bottle blonde. So obviously I'm kind of like a blonde, I would say, but I do have quite blonde ends, and now I have more highlights going through the tops which are blonde. You'll know that you battle with brassiness, and that is horrible yellow tones creeping in, ruining your lovely ashy colour. This banishes them, it really does. I think it's the best blonde treatment that I've tried. That is purple, so yeah, it looks really scary. Ooh, I haven't got anything on the duvet, sorry mum. You can just see it's purple here, and you can dial it up for the strength that you want, which I think is really nice. So you might just want a 1 and a little bit of a refresh, or you might be like, yellow tones, get out of my hair, I'm going for the 6. Moving on to makeup, there were 3 makeup items that I loved throughout March, and the first is a blush, and this is from Stila, and it's the convertible colour in Camellia. So it's this colour right here. This is actually quite a shocking favourite from myself, who only normally wears peachy pink blushes to the death, basically. This isn't peachy pink. This is a very muted, kind of rosy beige. I'm not even sure how to describe that. Let me swatch it and see if I can figure it out. Okay, so yeah, you can see it's quite brown toned and it's not something I usually go for, but my friend Holly from work gave this to me to try because she said it didn't suit her, and I've been really loving it. I'm wearing it today, and what I love about it is it's so subtle. So basically I'm always wearing heavy liner, big bold lips, and if I then add a really bright blusher, I can look a little bit like Coco the Clown, which is not what I'm going for. So with this, I don't have to not wear any blush. I can add a little bit of colour, make sure I'm looking nice and kind of alive and awake, but without looking a bit too done up. A product that recently featured in my high-end haul, which has now made it into the favourites, is Benefit Roller Lash. I feel like I can't let go of the pink bit because it's so grubby. Okay, you've seen it. We'll put it back now. I don't know why, it's just got really grubby because it's pink, but this mascara is amazing. It's probably it's definitely in my top 5, if not second to Bourjois Volume Clubbing. But do you know what, it might creep into first. I absolutely love it. It's quite strange really because I don't love their reel. I find that I just can't get it off basically, and it doesn't actually give me enough volume, whereas this, with its lovely curvy spiky hooky brush, gives me such amazing volume. I'm wearing it now. I don't know how well you can see. I've done a full blog post on this, so I'll link that below, but I just think it's great at volumizing, making them lovely and curled and holding that curl. It's not the most lengthening mascara of all time, so if it's length you want, maybe not, but volume and curl and, you know, a nice amount of length. This one is great for daytime and nighttime. Bravo, Benefit. Last makeup item is a bit of a throwback, and it is the Rimmel Exaggerate liquid eyeliner. I think this is probably the first eyeliner I ever bought back, I don't know, year 10 or 11 or something. Wearing it now again, I just think this is great. So I went away from it for quite a while. I tried the Benefit liner, tried pencils, tried kind of different formulas, gels and things. I've come straight back to this, and at the moment I'm a bit obsessed with wearing liquid liner. I just think if you're a bit tired, putting a bit of a flicky line on top of your eyes really opens them and makes you look lovely and awake. And this is just the best one. It's about £4.99. It looks like this, a really nice kind of sleek brush, really easy to work with. It doesn't crumble, smudge or flake. If you haven't got this in your makeup bag, just go get it. Time for 2 bits of skincare, starting with the Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Moisturiser. I've never put a moisturiser in my favourites before, I don't think ever, because they're just not the most interesting thing to talk about. But this smells so good that I've made an exception. It's like zesty oranges. It really wakes my skin up in the morning. I use it every morning and you can just see it instantly come to life. and smell amazing. And I'm almost out. I don't know if you can see, but it's gonna have to be a repurchase, folks. I never thought I'd say that about a moisturiser that's, you know, a bit high end and pricey, but I really love this stuff, and it also just melts onto the skin because you don't want something too heavy or greasy in the morning because you're just going to put your makeup on, so this is a really great base for makeup too. Then we have a bit of a skincare treatment, and this is the La Roche-Posay Ethiclar IA, not the duo. This is a targeted corrector, so rather than putting this over the whole face, you put this on just areas of the face that need it. So my problem areas at the moment are probably like my chin and my jawline, which is hormonal spots, so I need to just sort those hormones out or something. But I just basically put this over areas from having a bit of a flare up or congestion, and it does really sort them out. And the best part about the way it does it is that it's pretty invisible. So now I live with my boyfriend, I don't really want to go to bed smothered in pseudocreme and, you know, crazy spot treatments that you can see. Much rather put this on as an invisible layer and look normal. And that means you could wear it under makeup, you could have it on throughout the day, things like that. So I just think it's a nice discreet one, and also helps with scarring. So I think a lot of spot treatments take the spot away but don't help look after your skin afterwards. And the scarring's an annoying bit because that takes so long to go. So this kind of helps the scarring fade as well. So very, very, very good. My favourite nail polish of March has to be Essie Master Plan. And this is a nice beigey grey, a greyish one might say. And I just really enjoy this. I have it on my ring finger, if you can see today, and I just think in terms of formula you can't beat Essie. It applies completely opaque in almost one coat and definitely two, and it doesn't tend to chip very easily, which is great. I also want to give a shout out to Tanya Burr's Penguin Chic, which I think is probably the longest lasting nail polish I've tried. It's just a bit more watery, so it takes a while to build up, so I went for this one. But I've just been loving that whole grey colour. I probably will up it, and I've got a nice pastel tone now, so I'm going to up it into the brights and the pastels going into spring. But in that transitional wintry spring period, grey was definitely my friend. My last beauty favourite is a perfume, and it is Flower Bomb by Victor and Rolf. I actually got this, I think, back in September, but it was kind of the wrong time to get it. It's incredibly springy and floral. Kind of sprayed a bit too much there. Yeah, it's incredibly sweet, fruity, floral, so not really something that you want to be wearing in September, but now, as you can see, I'm getting through it. It's so pretty and light and fresh. I just think it's really great, and I really appreciate the bottle as well. Before I go, I'm gonna do a fashion, lifestyle and vlogger favourite. So for fashion, we have these pumps from Topshop. I'm not actually sure what they're actually called. There must be a name for these types of shoes. Skater shoes? Don't know, maybe let me know if you do know. But these are only £20, and I love the snake skin ombre thing going on. I love how comfortable they are, even though they killed my feet on the first day because I didn't have those weird sock things that you put in. So get the weird sock things from Primark first. I just think they're great, and I'm going to wear them today with this shirt that I got from Gap and disco pants, and pop these on. That's a really nice kind of weekend outfit. I'm actually doing an outfit post, so when that's live I will put that below so you can check out how these look on. Lifestyle wise, I'm going to go for a series of books on my Kindle, and just my Kindle in general because I love it. I read it every day on the tube and it's great. And that is the Divergent series. So I've read Divergent, Insurgent, Allegiant and 4 as well, which is the spin-off that takes you back to when Tobias hadn't met Tris yet. Are you a Divergent fan? Let me know. Sometimes I feel like I'm way too old to be reading these books, but then I also read an article in Stylist which said that loads of people in their 20s are now reading like the Harry Potters, Maze Runner, Hunger Games, all that kind of stuff, because they're just so good and engaging, and you just an easy read, lovely escapism. And yeah, I thought the whole Divergent series was brilliant, and I can't believe Veronica Roth is like 24 or something crazy. It makes me feel really inadequate and like I need to start writing a novel, but it was brilliant. Didn't love the ending all that much. I'm not going to give anything away, but let me know if you felt the same. But I'm going to forgive the ending for how great everything else was, and I can't wait to see the new Insurgent film. So vlogger favourite, and it is gonna be Corrie from Dizzy Brunette 3. She's actually one of my favourite all-time vlogs and vloggers, has been since I first started. She's up there with Vivian Does Makeup in my kind of top 2. yeah, I don't even know what to say because I just really love Corrie. She's a lovely person anyway. I've met her a few times and actually stayed in the same bed with her after Halloween, so that was very special. Her vlog is really lovely, and her writing style is chatty and bubbly and relatable, and there's nothing scary. You can just really enjoy what you're reading, and it's really accessible. Her videos are hilarious. Corrie is so funny and bubbly, and Dizzy Burnett, I guess, like sums her up really well in like a really, really nice way. I think she's putting so much effort into her editing and all her videos and getting loads of content up at the moment, and she deserves way more subscribers and way more readers anyway that she has, even though she has loads. So I'm going to put all her links below and go and check her out if you haven't already. This doesn't really count as a favourite, but I guess it kind of does, but I just wanted to have a quick talk about becoming an auntie, because I became an auntie to a little lady called River Ray at the start of March, so I guess she's definitely been my complete favourite of March. She's absolutely gorgeous. There are pictures on my Instagram if you want to go and see her. My sister Nat is just being the most amazing mum, so I'm really in awe of her. She's doing such a good job, and they're actually coming to stay this weekend, so that's why I'm back home in this setting, and I really cannot wait. So those are my March favourites. Let me know what your March favourites were, and any more videos you want to see, please do check out my blog and subscribe to my channel and like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye guys!